22 नवंबर को टाटा टेक्नोलॉजीज का आईपीओ आने वाला है। टाटा ग्रुप से पूरे 19 साल बाद कोई आईपीओ आ रहा है। इस आईपीओ में क्या है खास, देखिए कंपनी के सीईओ और एमडी वॉरेन हैरिस के साथ जी बिजनेस के एग्जीक्यूटिव एडिटर स्वाति खंडेलवाल की खास बातचीत।
All right, now moving on to a big IPO that's coming soon in the market, and this one is from the Tata Group. Remember, this is significant for the group because there's an IPO coming from the group after 19 years. Well, that's a long time, but this one is Tata Technologies. And to understand more about what this business is, where is the money going to be used, deployed, what does the company do and plans to do, I have with me company's CEO and Managing Director, Wåren Harris, here with me. Wåren, good to have you on the show. Thank you very much.
Great to be here. Thank you.
First and foremost, let's get your thoughts on the first IPO from the group after 19 years. That's been a long time, and the market has evolved quite a bit ever since. So, initial thoughts. What's the sense you have?
Well, it's certainly a great privilege to be endorsed by the group in this particular way, and to follow in the footsteps of what's happened with companies like TCS. So we feel a huge debt of responsibility and duty to the group, and we're very much committed to making sure that we fulfil the trust that is the trust and confidence that's been extended in us.
Sure, and the question that everyone has on their minds on what is it that they will get out of this IPO? I mean, people are obviously watching out. They're very excited. They want to invest. They want to hear it from you. What's in for them?
We're in a very, very exciting space. We're in the global engineering, research and development market. It's a fast-growing space. The overall market's about $2 trillion. The addressable space for engineering service providers like ourselves is about $100 billion. And India today is contributing about 25% to that addressable market. But the exciting thing is that India is growing its contribution at a faster rate than the overall market, and so we're absolutely convinced that India will be the innovation and the global engineering hub for the manufacturing sector, in the same way that it has become the central hub for IT services. And we, Tata Technologies, believe that we're in a great position. We are serving 3 industry verticals: automotive, aerospace, transport, construction and heavy machinery. We are, as confirmed by Zinnov, the industry watch organization, the #1 automotive engineering service provider here in India. So we think we're well positioned. We've got a balanced onshore-offshore proposition. We cover the entire automotive value chain. There are a portfolio of vehicles that we've developed over the last 10 years that demonstrate our capabilities. Sure. So we think we've got all of the ingredients in place, all of the fundamentals in place to really exploit the opportunity that the market provides.
Okay, so that's the fundamental bit, and it's looking very promising. As you said, the sector is growing. India is in a very interesting space and place to grow, and you're saying from here you have a potential to grow beyond. IPO is entirely an OFS. Now, the money is not going to go into the company. Now, explain to us what was the rationale behind it?
Well, the company's done very well in the recent past. We've been growing. We've been expanding our margins. The company is debt-free. We have a very healthy cash position on our balance sheet, and so we do not feel as though we need to raise capital to be able to reinforce the momentum that we've already established.
Okay, sure. So that's the logic to not bringing in any money into the company.
That's right.
But let's understand from you the vision that you have for the company over the next 4 or 5 years. You said that there is demand, there is going to be growth. But what's the number that we are talking about? What is the manifold growth that we will see in the company with the opportunities that you're saying there are?
Well, the market here in India is growing at somewhere between 13% and 16%. The industry watch organizations are positioning the expectation that the market will continue to grow at that rate in the next 3 to 5 years. You know, we expect to either meet or exceed those growth rates, and you know, increasingly we're seeing a propensity to outsource by customers all over the world, and we'll build in skills and capabilities and teams to take advantage of that opportunity.
Sure. So you think this is a realistic growth number that you're talking year on year, that you will see about 16%
You know, we don't provide guidance. The group doesn't provide guidance in terms of growth expectations, but we certainly expect that we will meet or exceed the growth rates that are being positioned for the market.
Okay. Understanding from you on Tata Motors, you know, will the Tata Motors eligible shareholders be able to apply for both inside in the set-aside quota and the general offering? Yeah,
there's 10% of the offering that has been put aside for Tata Motors shareholders.
They're your biggest shareholders.
They are our biggest shareholders. They own about 65% of the company today, and they are offering 11.4%. Tata Motors are offering 11.4% as part of the OFS.
Sure. This market that you're seeing, the growth that you talked about in the next 3-4 years, now your group or the company is already servicing the domestic and export markets. What is the export potential that you see or the global markets?
Well, if you take a look at automotive specifically, you know, automotive is being disrupted at the moment in and around the technology vectors, the move to autonomous driving, the move to connected services, the move to electrification and shared. Tata Technologies has capabilities in all of those areas, and we provide those services discreetly in the context of value that we add to each of those domains, or we bring that together in support of the full vehicle proposition that we represent. One of the things that's really different about Tata Technologies is our ability to be able to develop a full electric vehicle, and that's something that has truly differentiated ourselves, particularly in the context of the Indian market.
Okay, so there is many opportunities that you're saying the group and the company is yet to, I think, leverage on, and I think this is one of the key moments when you're getting on on a public setup.
Well, absolutely. We think that the IPO will certainly help us with the two markets that we compete in. One is for customers and the other is for people. You know, we think that the financial markets will provide us with a level of endorsement that will be important to our customers, and we also think that the IPO will provide us with a profile that will really act as a magnet for the best and brightest talent that we want to recruit in the marketplace.
Well, timing can't be as good as what we're seeing right now in the IPO market. The boom that we've seen and the response to that is going to be hopefully very good. All the very best.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate it.
Lovely speaking with you.
Lovely to meet you. Take care.
टाटा टेक्नोलॉजीज के आईपीओ का जो आने वाला है 22 नवंबर को, और कंपनी के सीईओ और एमडी की एक्सक्लूसिव बातचीत सुनी आपने सिर्फ